Oke, buat yang bergabung di streaming, kita akan melanjutkan game Hogwarts Legacy dengan save yang kemarin, teman-teman. Kalau kita, ini udah ada auto save, udah di posisinya sih. Nah, ini dia adalah di Academy of Hogwarts, teman-teman. Kita masuk join ke timnya Gryffindor, ya, teman-teman. Gryffindor, let's go. Kita join ke timnya Gryffindor. Coba cek sekitar dulu, teman-teman. Kita lihat kamar kita ini. Di dalam kamar ini ada sekitar 4 kasur itu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ini kita yang mana ya? Ini kah? Coba kita lihat. Ini. Oke, tidak apa-apa. Kursi, lemari, laci. Ada chest di sini, teman-teman. Oke, kita disuruh keluar. Oke, baiklah, kita akan keluar saja, teman-teman. Kita ikutin arahnya. Oke. Di sini ada tujuan dia, teman-teman.
Which way is the common room?
Oke, mana ya, kita mau ke bawah atau apa sih? Bisa nge-tap gak ya kita? Oh, bisa nge-tap. Oh, enggak. Nge-tapnya apa ya, teman-teman? Chatnya
Rivaille.
itu spellnya lupa. Nah, nanti teman-teman mungkin kasih tunjuk. Bisa lompat ke bawah kah? Langsung. Apa harus ke sini? Sepertinya harus lewat sini. Oh, apa ini? Oh, level 1. Oke. Oh, ini dia, teman-teman. Tujuan kita. Oh, ini area Gryffindor seperti itu.
Can't imagine starting new school this late.
Nelly,
Gryffindor sih ya.
I'm sure you'd use them.
Ini campnya Gryffindor kayaknya. Kita ngomong dulu ya. Halo.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Is it true? Yes,
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Okay, apa ini katanya? Anyway, you certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor and Hogwarts for a matter. Have you ever encountered a dragon? Why are people saying about my travels here? Not afraid, are you? Have you ever encountered a dragon?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Kayaknya kita
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
kita ada
You
misi
never
lagi.
know.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Tuh. Banyak di atas sana.
I almost bought an owl in Rivaille.
Tuh.
Oh, perhaps I should.
Halo. Presida belum.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ah! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Halo, Presida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Professor Fig? Yes, of course.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I'm sure you'll get it. Perhaps you just need a bit more practice to cast your casting. Kita kasih saran ini kayak teman. Perhaps you just need
A little more practice ought to do it.
I practiced all summer. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. What's so difficult about this one? I'm just going to keep at it.
How hard is to cast non-verbal? How hard is to cast non-verbal spell?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right,
katanya
the results can
mantranya
be,
tuh yang non-verbal,
shall we
yang
say,
nggak diucap dia.
awkward.
Dia mantranya
Once,
nggak diucap.
I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Yorkshire. Mesti cast.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Okay, I wish you luck.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Enjoy your first day. Oke, ini adalah hari pertama kita, teman-teman. Kita coba jalan-jalan sekitar dulu. Bisa minum teh? Oke. Ini apa? Makan?
It'll be the next
Makan permen. Apa kacang almond itu? Halo, Gareth Wesley.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Professor Wesley katanya itu ya bibinya, teman-teman. Bibinya si Gareth Wesley. Oh, karena namanya sama-sama Wesley deh. This must be nice. This must be awkward. Then you can do. Udah coba kita jailin sama ini, teman-teman. Then you can do whatever you want. Jadi kamu bisa melakukan apapun karena itu.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year.
Okay.
Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What's that in your mouth? You have a potion set?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Do you have a knack for potions?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Okay, nice meeting you, Gareth.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Good luck.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Oh, tadi panggil teman-teman. Sepertinya. Professor Wesley. Kita makan apel. Ini apa? Stuva.
Was that intentional?
Oh, jalannya agak aneh, teman-teman. Ini orang kayak gini. Halo, Professor Wesley.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you
Believe I'm
are
here.
here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be
Suruh
expected
catch
to
up kalian,
complete your
teman-teman.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWS.
OWLs?
What does that mean?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding
Ordinary
level
wizard-
exams.
ordinary
They will
wizarding
determine what
exams.
type of career you can have when you leave here.
OWS.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oke, Profesor Weasley. Apa yang kita
Here
pelajari
you
sekarang?
are.
What is this? We're gonna learn, guys. Apa yang akan kita pelajari nih? Mantra apakah yang akan kita pelajari?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
Oh, ada guide itu.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oke, itu guide kita teman-teman buat belajar teman-teman. Oke, mungkin nanti kan bisa kita lihat kali.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Oke, Profesor Weasley. So what we're gonna do now? Apa kita harus mengikutimu?
This way.
Oh iya, oke.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and
Ya, sekali.
educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Kena mukanya teman-teman. Nggak kena mukanya. Aduh, nggak kena.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Keep up. Oke. Jalan lah. Kaget tuh. Seru kali. Dan ribut. Terjal kali teman-teman. Sama badutnya.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Apa ini?
Simply cast Rivaille on it and...
Rivaille?
Revelio.
Oke. Apa ini? This portrait depict the wizard Barufio. Apakah itu sebuah mantra? Famed for his brand elixir and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said, instead of F and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. You just unlock a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenge appear here. Oke, kita suruh mencet X buat open field guide. Apa ini, teman-teman? This is a wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Oh, ini wizarding level XP ketika kita increase level power kita, teman-teman. Oke, your field squad track, the current challenge progress, select the challenge menu to continue. Kita pilih ini buat lanjutinnya, terus field guide page. Oke, kita coba select ini. Each challenge has tires. Oh, ada tiresnya gitu katanya setiap challenge. Use arrow unlock to add each tire you complete from upgrades to critical upgrades. Oh, ketika kita ada special reward ketika kita melewati challenge itu, teman-teman. Ada tire saya katanya. Oke. What's next? Oke, itu saja. Coba kita lihat ulang dulu. Ada apa saja di sini? Di sini ada questnya. Oke. Oh, ada map juga, bisa lihat map. Teman-teman. Oke, kita sekarang berada di sini ya. Ya kan? Sini kan kita. Kita cari barang profesor. Oke. Oh, ini ada inventory kita juga, teman-teman. Ada quest item, beast, notes, resources. Nah, ada resources juga. Oke, di sini ada collection. What is this? Apa ini teman-teman? Kita udah punya satu katanya. Oh, oke. Macam collection gitu. Ini apa ini? Appearances, penampilan ya. Apa ini? Oke, tidak tahu. Mungkin nanti ya. Lama kita main game ini semakin paham dong. Ada map, setting, challenge, ini Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Oke. Kita lanjut saja teman-teman. Jangan berlama-lama di
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
Rivaille.
Inside and outside of the castle.
Halo kucing. Kucing oranye, tapi kucing oranye hitam putih. Hai kucing, hai. Kucing.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Oke, sir. Oke, sir, jangan bergerak gitu dong. Aja lama sekali jalannya, sir. Kenapa aku tidak bisa lari? Tidak bisa lari, tuh.
Good timing.
Good timing.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, disuruh kita buka map untuk menemukan Central Hall. Oke, Hogwarts divided into two main area. Oh, dipisah dua area gitu katanya. Sorry. The left side on the map is where student and professor live. Oh, di left side yang kirinya student sama professor. Untuk yang kanannya apa? Dengan yang di kanannya includes the house, common rooms, and the great hall. Oh, oke. Di sini ada great hall, common room, sama ini tempat gua tinggal katanya di kiri, sisi kiri. Oke, sekarang kita disuruh ke central apa tadi? Di great hall ya. Select South Wing region to continue. Oh, South Wing region. Oke. Terus green flue flames. Oke, discovered including your own house common room. Green flue flames refer to class undiscovered flames. Oke. Continue. Select the library. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flames for you. Okay. Use AD to rotate the maps. Oh, sama dia rotate-nya. Okay, good. Untuk apa flue flames ini ya? Map fast travel to the central hall flue flames. Oh, disuruh sini katanya fast travel. Oh, flue flames ini buat fast travel kayak teman-teman. Nah, good. Understood teman-teman. Jadi flue flames itu buat fast travel kalau kita nggak mau muter-muter ya.
And here we are, quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oke, tangga ini ke Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, dari Central Hall ini bisa kemana pun.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Oh, dari Central Hall. Kayaknya dia ruangan tengah-tengahnya gitu. Oh,
that should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about Charm class, sir?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hogwart in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Yes.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Rivaille earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Okay, thank you, Professor Weasley. Goodbye. Hello, Mr. Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Understood, Professor.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Professor. You can track available quests from the map. Oh, the quest yang available di map. Okay, good. Mana dia? Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features and grant. Oh, yang main questnya yang kuning-kuning tuh. Some quests unlock spell. Oh, tapi quest-quest lain dia nge-lock spell gitu teman-teman. Or level require. Oh, dia bisa nambahin level juga. In this case, you will need to be required level and or require spell to active. Oh, spell can be earned by completing professor assignment or as a quest reward. Oh, gitu teman-teman. Ada quest lain juga yang bisa kita lakukan buat unlock ini teman-teman, level sama beberapa spell. Ada charm class, defense against the dark class. Kita kesini dulu kali itu. Defend against the dark class. Let's go.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oke, Profesor. Oke guys, sekarang kita mau ke defense against the dark arts, teman. Kalau di sini dari lurus sih. Lalu kita coba cek sekitar. Up, warna apa ini? Up, perpustakaan. Perpustakaan teman. Kita langsung ke main quest aja, muter-muter. Saya takut tersesat. Jangan sampai kita tersesat. Tersesat. Oh, ini apa nih, main questnya juga?
What am I missing?
What is this?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Okay.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
What is that?
Rivaille.
Apa ini? Ternyata ada quest baru, teman-teman. Tadi kita nggak sengaja. Lagi mau ini dia. Oke, located on map. Mana dia? Ini kah? Lenora mentioned that the painting revealed a clue when she cast Lumos. Oh, kita disuruh Lumos, teman-teman. Lihat Lumos di dekat sini.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oke, ada spot itu katanya. Di mana kah? Gimana kah spot ini? Ada patung. Ini bukan di sini. Ada patung, ada tangga. Oke, kita find location paintingnya. Mana teman-teman? Questnya. One location in the painting. Okay, kita dulu one location. The painting reflect an image of multiple location in the central hall. Oh, ada di central hall tetap teman-teman. Oke, kita coba cari. Ini ada patung dan ada tangga.
Lumos.
Oke. Where is it? Ini kah? Mana kah dia? Patung ada tangga. Patung ada tangga. Patung ada tangga. Oh, ini dia.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Yes.
What could be so special about it?
There was something else too. A dash.
Wanna go?
Rivaille.
Oh, ini dia. Satu Gregorius Smarmy. Let's go. What is this?
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oke, sekarang kemana? Oh, disuruh ke sana. Oh, kita disuruh bawa ini ke sini, teman-teman.
I I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Kita mau menyelesaikan puzzle ya teman-teman. Dan satu misi teman-teman kita berhasil selesaikan. Terus kita disuruh ke Lenora. Ngomong ke Lenora lagi. Oh dia, hai Lenora. Kita baru saja menyelesaikan misi.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Follow the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Oke, Lenora.
The moth! I should have seen that.
Was complete locomotive ramp. Wih, kita udah berhasil menyelesaikan. Kita dapat 150 lagi teman-teman. Kayaknya kita harus, kita ini dulu. Bukanya dulu teman-teman. Oke. Kita bisa travel ke sana. Kita bukanya gimana? Oh, kita ada di dunia luar.
Lumos.
Oh, tiba-tiba nggak begitu teman-teman. Burung.
Rivaille.
Oke, kita menemukan ini juga. Semua kita di mana kita sekarang? Oke. Suruh ke sini. Good. Apa ini? Sudah diantar beranda teman-teman. Kita nyari kelas. Let's go. Kita fokus ke tujuan. Halo. Apa ini?
Lumos.
Halo.
Rivaille.
Oke, kita bikin di kelas teman-teman. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Bombarda. Oh.
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
Sekali latihannya
I get
teman-teman.
new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Hati-hati guys.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from
Kalaupun
death
hancur
at the
itu kayaknya
hands of
masih bisa
dark
ini
wizards
deh.
more times than I care to
Mantap.
remember.
Reparo.
Levioso.
Levioso?
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Biasa buat ngangkat orang.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Let's go. Man. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Kita mau menyelesaikan mantra Levioso teman-teman. Levioso.
Levioso.
Let's go. Kita bisa ngangkat. Bah. Sangat benda-benda gitu.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oke, sekarang kita bisa ngangkat ini. Patung. Monica. Oh, kita disuruh duluan. Hey. Apa ini?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Oh ya, dia bisa deflect
This
gitu.
time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Kedua ya.
Remember,
Good.
now the basic cast.
Sup. Kelas. Oh.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oke, kita mau
We'll
duel
start
apa?
with you two. Duelists,
Oke.
take your marks.
Bro, kita duel bro.
Proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
yeah.
a fair duel. using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay, good.
This should be easy. Leviosa! This can't be. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
All these students with this adept. I do enjoy lively duel.
Okay, let's go.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
There to go. Okay, let's go, Sebastian Sallow. I win.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Halo. Kenapa dia kayak gitu tuh?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Points to
Thank
Gryffindor.
you, Professor Eckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Mantra kita buat kita apa itu?
Right.
Oh ya.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oke, kelasnya dulu tepat. Coba cek apa di atas. Rivaille. Ada chest teman-teman. Kita bisa buka itu. Mana kita?
Leviosa.
Wih.
Nice work.
Wih. Sebastian, hello, hi.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh, kita suruh nyari Luke and Brattleby.
Till next time.
Sebastian. Okay, quest complete. Let's go. Sekarang kita kemana nih? Kita muter-muter dikit. Apakah ada quest yang bisa kita selesaikan? Kita minum dulu. Haus teman-teman. Minum dulu teman-teman. Haus. Nah, segar sekali teman-teman. Kalau kita bisa melanjutkan tugas kita teman-teman. Oke, let's go, kita ke bawah dulu. Kita ikutin mapsnya. Mana mapsnya? Oh, mapsnya ke atas bukan? Bukan ke bawah. Kita ke atas lagi. Disuruh ke sini, oh kita coba buka dulu ini kan. kita bisa juga. Mana sih tuh? Sini. Atau di bawah kan? Buat fast travelnya teman. Di bawah apa? Bukan di bawah tuh. Oh, di atasnya lagi. Sepertinya di atasnya lagi. Sepertinya ya teman. Di atasnya lagi. Mana tapi? Tengah-tengah situ dia. Nanti aja teman-teman. Kita ada kucing. Banyak sekali kucing. Kucing putih. Dari mana? Jalan kosong. Oke, let's go. Mana ini? Kita ke atas. Sensitivitasnya kayaknya tinggi kali teman-teman. Kita harus ubah nih sedikit deh. Sangat sensitif sekali ya kameranya. Manakah dia sensitivitas? Oscar? Ini dia kamera sensitivity, kita kurangin dulu. Coba lihat. Nah, aman kan ini? Apa kita tambahin sedikit? Jadi kalau biar ada musuh, kita nggak ini teman-teman. Terlalu apa namanya lama ngeliat musuhnya. Ini sama 5 ini udah pas deh. Set good. Oke, good enough teman-teman. Ini apa? Oh, kita disuruh harus lagi. Let's go.
Rivaille.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get up.
Oke, quest begin. Kita mau belajar spell lagi teman-teman. Charm. Yang kedua.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh, ini teman kita teman-teman.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Nettie.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Oh, ini dia.
Shall we begin? Welcome to
Hello,
Year 5 of
Professor.
Charms. Now, this will be a
Professor Ronan.
crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nggak ada yang inget itunya nih.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oke, apa ini? Ayo, oh ini Ayo teman-teman. Oke, spells Ayo. Oh ini yang pas kita narik. Oh ya, yang pas putin kunci itu Professor Vic.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice.
Oh, ingat teman.
Keep at it.
You
might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me. Kita suruh ngikutin. Oke. Manakah kita ini? Dulu tuh, harus sekali.
I've always
Terbawa
found
keluar.
that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Keren kali profesornya.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Let's go. Belajar Akio teman-teman.
Very simply, cast Akio on one of the spheres and Don't lose your composure. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you... Very good. Happens to the best of us.
Oh, ini kita harus selesain warpatnya ya.
Splendid.
Oh gitu. Oke. Good.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
Okay.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Okay.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Harus dilepas.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Captain.
Watch this.
Wow. Cool sekali.
There we go.
Wow. Akan menggeser bolamu. Yeah, main rusuh. Rusuh dong. Oke, kita mau main rusuh lagi kah ini? Kita kayaknya main rusuh. Kita coba ngambil poin 50 ya. Let's go. Akio. Up.
That's it.
Masih sama-sama 30. Wow. Kita harus curangin dia teman-teman. Di 50. Let's go.
Nicely done.
Oh, ya seri kita. Ayo kita seri. Ye. Masih seri tuh. Sengit.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Yes. Interesting. Apakah ada tantangan dulu? Wow, sekarang ada balok yang bergerak.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Okay.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Okay.
This round settles it all.
Nanti duluan. Wow, jago sekali dia. Oke, sekarang giliranku.
That is how it's done.
Jangan ngalang teman-teman. Atas series. Nice. Very good. Nice teman-teman. Kita sekarang unggul.
Watch this.
Let's go. Up.
There we go.
Oke. Sekarang giliranku. Up. 50 lagi. Yes. Nice one. Brillianto. Wah, ada 30 semua teman-teman. Oh, kita masih unggul ya. Berarti kita ini nggak masuk juga masih unggul teman-teman. Kita anu aja. Aduh, udah nggak apa-apa. Masih unggul teman-teman. Masih menang. Yes. Kita menang. Let's go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Let's go. Well done. Balik lagi teman-teman. Kita main dulu. Kita berhasil mengalahkan user lama, teman-teman.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand I'm moving on.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oke. Coba kita tanya, teman-teman. Di sini kita coba tanya. Is magic the same at Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Oke, terima kasih atas penjelasan.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Oke, bye-bye. Sekarang ke Profesor Ronan. Langsung saya dong, kamu lihat dulu.
So inclined.
Berarti ada yang perlu lihat.
You'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oke. Apa itu? Rivaille. Capture semua coba. Lihat mapnya. Quest. Oke, sekarang kita disuruh ke sini, teman-teman. Ini quest, ini challenge-nya. Oh, oke. Oke. Open quest up to look compatibly. I've seen to see me. Forget.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I tried transforming
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Nah, aku di sini. Kok di mapnya kayak ada chest gitu tapi nggak ada.
I used the light transfer. And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves? Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what? Goodbyes, I should cheer.
Leviosa.
It says you're telling
Accio. Lumos.
Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, please. You'll get us in trouble.
Kalau begitu. Coba bukan butterbly teman-teman ya, sebelum kita mengakhiri video ini. Let's go, lari kencang. Atau kita pakein aja teman-teman. Ada ininya nggak? Oke. Oh, belum ada. Sebenarnya misi kita di sini. Apa kita lanjutin aja misinya ya? Terus sekali soalnya, bukan butterfly. Lanjutin misinya ya teman-teman. Sebelum kita mengakhiri ini ya. Terus. Ada di luar.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Oh iya, karena kita tadi disuruh ke Profesor Weasley setelah ini kelas.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Rivaille, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.